What's going on, team? Welcome back along to Global Rugby Manager, where today the Invercargill Invaders line up against the Canterbury Cobras. You can see the team on screen there, ready for action in today's big home fixture, our first of the season as well, looking to back up from that very impressive win up against the Birmingham Zulu last week in round number 1. We'll get the game underway, we'll flip everything around as we kick off and swiftly lose the ball and lose a whole pile of meters at the same time. Another big star here for the Invaders. I'm still trying to get the camera nice. There we go. It is a flat pass, very flat pass, and an aimless kick straight to the hands of Carrots Gear. And here is the man, Watschek, the main bulldozer himself, as the Invaders look to launch their first attack down the left-hand wing for Phil Muhammad. Yes, we are looking to back up our great effort last weekend as Bucko has been smashed and loses the ball completely. We've lost possession after a terrible nothing start. We've made a couple of errors, and so have our opponents, the Cobras. What a charging run there from Brown, as they made their way into our half for the first time. We are desperate here to go back-to-back. We missed the playoffs last season. We can't afford to let that happen again this year. It's another flat ball away. Fighting loose head prop, Shen, who charges his way to 10-metre line. A lot of action here between two 10-metre lines. Another flat one and another offload in the tackle there. Blanche charges his way over that 10-metre line and into a troublesome period now for the Invaders. If we can hang on to this ball, would be very nice. Would like to turn it over. If we can hang on to it, what am I talking about? If we could turn it over, would be very nice. They go away. Here's Chen once more, chased down nicely, and eventually stopped in its tracks. Gossard, the last man there. This is a great start for the Cobras at the moment, as Shun Kwang, another fantastic name, charges on through as they go towards the 22. We've turned it over. We've got the ball back, boys. We've done the job. Away it goes to Patel, who's doing a little bit of kicking. Oh, it's bounced off his head. How's that not a knock on? How have we not got that ball? Well, that's been spilled sideways. What? Well, we've not turned that over either. I'll tell you what, a run of comic plays by the Cobras as Patel looks to get back and secure a ball for the Invaders. Kick it, guys. You know you want to. Has been Dozer. Takes contact again in this little passage of the field here. We've very far gone past it as Blanche again has another charging run. 22, halfway. It has been all the Cobras. Let's be honest about this game so far. Just a couple of minutes in, they're off to a great start. Are we going to see any points scored on the board, though? That is the big question. Can they turn this early domination of the match? Oh, no, we got an injuries. Oh, no. Who's that? I don't even care what's happening in the game. It's Sammy Cooper, injured very early on. Now, I suspect and expect Ross Taris will be the man on the bench for us. Sam Cooper, the bulldozer, always being stepped now like I don't know. As he has a chance to the wing. Big opportunity. What is his name? Uda Winme. There was a massive chance. I'm more worried about Sam Cooper, who's getting left like a nothing defender. What do you call it? Like a hedgehog in the headlights. Oh, it's dropped. What a disaster. Sheehan scores. What a terrible start to this game. Sam Cooper's injured. We've conceded a try of our own stupidity. And we trail now 5-0 and will remain that way, as well as Mason. What am I talking about today? Mason. Good God. Mason. Can't add the extras. Francis gets away to Mason. Oh my word. Mason. He gets away back to Mendoza, kicks and touches Francis, and this will probably be a good chance for me to go on to the next highlight, as I can't say simple names or words even today. It's just phrases, words, comments, anything at all. Just that ain't happening today at all for us. Just like the game, it ain't happening at all for us as well. We've struggled to get the ball in. We struggled to do anything at all in today's game. What a shambles it's been. Goodness me. Here's an opportunity for us, though. A scrum 30 metres out from the Cobras line, and a loose bind. That's a penalty to the Invaders. Advantage anyway if we want to take it. Phil Muhammad plays for us receiver. Now we've got to turn this into points, boys. Let's get something on the board. If you hadn't noticed in the top left-hand corner there, it is 23 minutes into the game. 23 minutes. It's still 5-0 for the unconverted try to the Cobras, and the penalty has been called. And Simon Vander, who is carrying a knock, will be taking the shot at goal. Just sneaks it inside the left-hand upright. Simon Vander adds 3. It's 5 points to 3. Invaders on the board. And we are well over halfway through the first 40 minutes. Now we've got some points. Now we've got to get a try and get ourselves in the lead and in a pole position to actually win this game against the Cobras team, who are playing quite well in this opening quarter. Right, we are nearing the final stages of the first half, just into the last 7 minutes of the game. And a line out for us inside the Cobras half is a great little sweeping momentum play through the back line to the right-hand side. Patel takes it at the end. Now we're away to Gossard. Puts a little kick behind, a little grubber. It takes the little treat. Oh, ball to only Gossard. Regathers and so calmly puts it down. Try time, Invaders. 5 minutes to go to the break. We've finally got a try. We've finally got the lead. And now Simon Vander sots over the extra 2. It's 10 points to 5. Finally, the Invaders have shown up, and we have got ourselves right into this game, right into the lead, and we are just minutes away from half-time. Another penalty as well. If we want it, it's there. Here comes Wozczak, cuts him in half. Griffith up over the 10 and towards the 22, offloads as well. Alexander Thomas gets those wheels rolling. We've still got the penalty. Now advantage is over though. Gossard, Bucko, one more. Out wide to Phil. Muhammad going and trying to step inside. He can't get through. We're 10 metres out now. Really close to putting this. I was going to say putting this one to bed, but Simon Vander has been cut in half massively. A huge tackle, putting him swiftly to the deck. And I'm pretty sure that will be the end of the highlights for the first half as we get near the final last couple of minutes. We'll be back. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see what the Invaders do here. We won the line out. Simon Vander goes into contact. Quick ball, Carrots. Comes back this way. Oh, what a wild-on pass out to Phil. Steps inside Phil. Can't get away though. Another good tackle. Just stopping him in his tracks. Carrots. Come on, Carrots. Out to Duplessis. In the midfield is Bucko. Trying to charge through is Josh Evans. It's a tough one. Go far side. Oh my good word. Look at the numbers on the far side. What are you doing? We still go short side. Phil with another chance. Oh. Now we've lost the ball. We have lost the ball. And that will be surely another chance. Wait, did you see those numbers we had out there? Ridiculous. Absolutely madness from the Invaders to let that one go, well, go to waste, ultimately. As we are back on the line out again. Trying to force our way to get this last chance out of the game before half-time. Doesn't look like we're going to get it though. 1 minute to play. A long way to go. Still 50 metres from the line. Can we deliver? No, it's an intercept to Mason. Now he's just trolling me, Mason. It's gone away to Daly's. Kicks in the corner. There's a good chase out here by the left winger. Foot race. Who's going to make it there in time? It's a big chance, but it's, oh my word. It has been spilt by Chris Williams. With a defender, the chaser, I should say, right there. How has he got away with that? That is quite remarkable. Now we are almost at half-time. Roberts has done a great job there. He sidestepped our defender, Ross Taras, and then thought, nah, not interested really, and kicked it into touch. That is half-time. We're up 10 points to 5. The Invaders over the Cobras. And let's get out to the action and move forward to our next highlight when there's spot. Oh, good tackle on Robinson. Next highlight coming up, 10 points to 5 is the scoreline. So we've piled on a good amount of pressure here against the Cobras, and we now got this 22 dropout that has kindly fallen for us. Just, can we turn this into the chance to put this one away, because if you ever notice in the top corner is the time. 70 minutes is almost here. Phil Muhammad stabs his man. 1 minute space, that's all he needs. Phil finally strikes. He's had numerous chances all night long, but this time a little bit of space, a little bit of Phil is all you need in your life, and he puts us up 15 points to 5, and Simon van der adds the extra 2. 17-5, that is the score, but is there further twists in this one? There is 9 minutes to play. The second half, did you see any of it? No. The first half was fairly action-packed, but the second, a disgrace, a disaster, pretty much a game where both teams have been playing from 22 to 22. No one has had a chance to score any tries. Now we've finally broken free. We've got another loose ball advantage of the scrum. We're on halfway of possession. There is only 7 minutes left now, and we could completely finish this one as Patel does a great job. Back out wide to Phil, who's been smashed. We've regathered the ball by Gossard. He's been absolutely hammered as well. Let's get in there, boys. 1 more try, 2 more tries, 3 more tries. I don't care. Just win this game. Was checked, ineffective there on that occasion. Wide team, we've got so many numbers out here. We want to use them. We do. Evans, Phil, out to Pichella. Round the wrong way, those two. Pichella should have drawn and given to Phil. Alas, there is now just 6 minutes to play. We've turned over their line out as well. Let's go, team. Patel, inside, outside plays. Wozchek coming in nicely to Chris Williams. What a little play there between Patel and Wozchek when the inside pass back outside again. As Ross Taras gets the ball from Gossard. Uninterested in that run now as we go short side. Patel all alone out here. He's in a world of trouble, but Louis Pichella does brilliantly to hang on to the position here, securing that ruck very quickly. Here's Chris Williams. Big chance here for the little nimble runner to charge through some traffic. Patel drops it off nicely. Very nicely done there to Gossard. Winding down the clock now. 5.5 to play for the Invaders. A try here would be the end of things. Certainly, it seems that way already. Out to the left, numbers to Burn. Zangetti holds it up. Thomas of the offline. Phil Muhammad round the outside. Beats one. Oh, Phil! Magical work from Phil Muhammad. And the Invaders pour salt into the wound of the Canterbury Cobras. And I tell you what, it's not very often any team, let alone the Southland team, that's a stray, has a chance to get one over a Cantabrian side. I will take this every day of the week. 22 points to 5. Conversion was a stray. And there's just 2.5 minutes to play now. The try, the conversion, it has soaked up a lot of time as we are running it from our own 22. Very ambitious here. Bucko couldn't free the pass on his outside. Picked up from Pichella. A very ugly box kick there from Louis Pichella. Not sure what he's quite trying, but a big break and a knock on there from the Cobras player. Didn't even catch his name. He hit the ball that infrequently. It's come back to Chris Williams, who's kicked this to touch, and it bounces in on in. It's touch 45 metres away from our own try line. But we're going back for the scrum. Not enough advantage here, said the ref, at all. Carrots winds it down. Gets it to Simon Fander, and his kick is not as good as Chris's. Why don't we just give it to Chris Williams to do another one? It's a decent little nudge too from the winger. 22-5, this one is all done and dusted. It's the one last moment of brilliance here. Oh, wow. From the Cobras. Not attacking like that by the Invaders. Absolutely smashed. But they continue on here. 10 seconds remain. A poor pass, a wild pass. Picked up from Panfield. And turned over as well. Wind it down, boys. Wind it down. Not like that. That's a loopy old pass. Trying to kick it out there was Chris Williams. He's becoming a kicking extraordinaire the way he's playing at the moment. Back it goes. Griffith Wozchek. Bonus point doesn't matter too much. The win is number one priority. And we get that beautifully. Louis Pichella, man of the match. That is an interesting call there on that one. Let's see what he rated. Obviously very, very well, Louis Pichella. He was around the field a lot. We made a lot of tackles, I expect. And decent ruck turnovers too. So Louis Pichella, man of the match. The Invercargill Invaders beats the Canterbury Cobras 22 points to 5. And I'll most certainly take that one every single day. The little concern there, the start of the game was poor, not only by me, but by the Invaders. It seems they sort of live off the same thing I do. I couldn't say Mason. And here they were dropping the ball on their own try line to give away a try. Well, well, well. We've got there in the end, a very slow start, but we've come away with the victory at the end of the 80 minutes. Right, 22-5 the score. Possession, territory, we just took that by a nudge, by a whisker. We only made 2 less tackles than these guys, but they did miss 15 more than we did. 12-27 by the Cobras. 3 tries to 1. The bonus point try would have been really nice at the end there, but the way we started and the way we were playing in the beginning, I will take a victory over that every single day, like I've said about 6 times already. They missed the conversion, we missed the 1 as well. We took our penalty well. Turnovers 1, 21-15, a lot of turnovers there by the 2 teams as well. Lineouts, we stole 1 each, but I think we dominated their scrum. Penalties conceded, yes, Cobras, 15 penalties to just 4 by the Invaders. Very, very happy with that. Louis Pichella, how was his night? Didn't score a try, we know that. 1 try assist is pretty good, but yeah, I said that. He made a lot of tackles and a lot of turnovers. Really did the flankers work to a T tonight. How did the team rate? Let's take a look. We've got a lot of new players in the side, slowly integrating into the team. So I'm keen to see these guys impressing and to make their stakes well and truly known in this Invaders outlet fit. So, starting off the front row, Blaine van der Merwe, 41, very good from Blaine. Right up there, world class from Mr. van der Merwe. Andre Bucko, solid again, another new one, just 34.6. And Alexander Thomas, he is the newest one, just his 2nd game in Invaders colours, and he teed off with a 29.5. Let's give him a 30, just because he's a youngster. The experience in the second row of Lucas Zangetti and Leon Richards, picking up a 27 and a 53 for Richards. Very impressive there from the second rower. Almost really man of the match as well, as Louis Pichella picked it up, but a 66.4 is not world class at all. Josh Evans picked up a 45, and of course Sam Cooper went off an injury after just a couple of minutes, of 4.7 for him. Carrots Garrity, a 43.4, nice from Carrots, and Duplessis outside him, carrying a knock, but still picked up a 42.3. Into midfield, Griffith Wozczyk, a 41, and Hadar Patel, very impressive there, 39.7 as well. Very solid by our 2 midfield partners. On the wings, Phil Muhammad, exceptional on the left with a 60.1, and it was on the right, Chris Williams, not so impressive, over 33.3. Bartolomoli was in and out of the game, wasn't he? You saw him a bit, he was there, he was back, he was trying to get involved, but it's certainly far from his peak form performance this season. Just a 45.6 for him. But how about this? Ross Taras off the bench, played pretty much the whole game, at 53.2. That is very good from Mr. Taras off the bench. So really impressive to see him get that impact off the bench as well. Will Cooper be fit though? Let's take a look at that and where we sit on the table right now. Effectively, let's go. Well, I'm just having a quick little look here through the results of round 2, and I only got to the second line and I'm like, wow, what a result. What an amazing result that is. Couple of big wins for teams here, but let's go through them together. We'll start at the top, of course, the Invercargill Invaders, 22 points to 5, with a big near-on capacity crowd for the team. Look at the Patriots Stadium, 17,000 capacity, and they lost to the Allentown Reds. Ha ha ha! Yeah! Good stuff, Allentown Reds. Brilliant, Michael Bolton. I thank you, good sir. We all like to see the Patriots lose, but a 17,000 seater stadium, and it was pretty much full. You know, he's made a pretty old pound off that one. You can guarantee that. Other results of Bangor Raptors, I've said it right, nailed it. 81 points to 7 over the London Force. Cardiff Capitals, 12 points to the Zulus, 44. So the Zulu bouncing back, losing to us in round 1 to thrash the Capitals in round number 2. And another thrashing has seen the Hawke's Bay Sharks with a big win over the Pretoria Bulls, who, well, they are the whipping boys of this group. Now, where do we sit on the table? 1 point adrift of the Bangor Raptors, who have been impressive to start this season. Of course, we didn't pick up the bonus point today, but have a look at that plus minus for the Raptors. 177. That is just crazy. They won their first game by 100 points. They won their second by putting 80 on them. They are a team bang in form, and to be honest with you, I don't care if I don't meet them till right to the end, because I don't want to see them at all. No chances at all. Allentown Reds performing very well this season, 2 from 2 as well. They're on 9 points alongside us, but then it is 3 points further adrift to the Hawke's Bay Sharks. Another 4 points from us in second equal is the Zulu and the Patriots. And then the London Force, the only other team to pick up a win. The Cobras, the Capitals, and the Bulls, the Bs and the Cs, are down the bottom of the table all by themselves. Pointless, I might add as well. Into round 3, we're up against the London Force, a team with a win and a loss. Now, how did they go? Their win was against the Cobras, 20.7. I mean, to be fair, we didn't fare much better than that. In round 2, where are they? They got thrashed by the Raptors, so we should be putting points on these boys to keep pace with the top teams. We'll check in on Sammy Cooper and see what he's fit for next week or not. And actually, want to just do this right now. Sam Cooper, well, he must be fit. He's good to go. Sam Cooper, that number 8 jersey is yours for another week. Of course, we've got the injury moved out. Simon Fander, he is out for the next 2 games. So that sees Manny Ward coming to the number 10 jumper. And of course, on the bench, we'll see Derwin Vaikoso take his place in the number 20. Ross Taras will still be there, though, in the number 19 shirt as the reserve looks forward. He's quality, really quality reserve player to have on this team. We're looking good so far this season, but we've got to keep that consistency up. As you saw last season, I should say, we fell off the pace when we got those big boys turn up at our house. This season, we've got to get the job done. The team will be unchanged apart from Simon Thander out and Matt Ward in for next week's game against, who was it? London Force, was it? Yeah, it was the London Force. I'll see you for it. That's on the road. Until then, thanks for stopping by. As always, if you want to play this game yourself, GRM, Global Rugby Manager, all you need to do is go to globalrugbymanager.com, follow the instructions there, make yourself a team, and voila, you're in with a grin, and you can take on the best of the best, like the Invaders, every single weekend. Until next time, though, thanks for stopping by, and of course, I'll see you all next time, but until then, take care.